Hey, you hear that sizzling? We're gonna make some Mississippi chicken. Hey, it's April, and thanks for stopping by my channel, My Crazy Creative Life. Today, in this video, we're going to be making just something simple, fast for supper tonight. We're going to be making some Mississippi chicken. It's a pulled chicken, and you can either use it as a sandwich. A lot of times that's how I like to eat it, with just put it on a bun and put some provolone cheese on top of it. Oh, it is so good as a sandwich. Or you can just eat it with some side dishes, eat it over top of rice, eat it over mashed potatoes. There's several ways that you can eat this. So we're going to start out by putting a stick of butter. I'm putting this in my Instant Pot. I'm going to slow cook it, but by the time supper gets here, because my chicken is froze, if it's not completely done, then I'll just switch it from slow cook to pressure cook. That way the chicken will get done. But that's how we're doing it. So let's get started. All right. I've started off with the butter. I wanted to go ahead and get my Instant Pot hot before I even started this video, but I have my stick of butter in there, and I cut up roughly about half a cup of onion, and I'm going to throw that in there because it's not much chicken that I'm using, and so I didn't want a big, huge, the entire onion. I've probably done about, it's a little less than half of a medium-sized onion. So again, probably roughly about a half cup. So we're just going to get these onions browned up just a little bit, and then we'll be back. Okay, now that I've got them cooked down, they're not exactly translucent, but they are getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken, and I'm doing her recipe just a little bit different. I'm going a little bit smaller, I guess you could say. So this is 14 ounces of chicken, which is probably about a good sized chicken breast, and then the boneless, skinless chicken breast is probably 1.5. But like I said, that's frozen. I've tried to thaw it just slightly. Wash my hands. Okay, after the chicken, let me go ahead and cancel that. After the chicken, you add a packet of the AuJu sauce. And if you don't know what AuJu sauce is, think about a French dip sub at Arby's. It's the juice that they give you to dip your sandwich in. That is AuJu sauce. So we're going to do 1 packet of AuJu sauce. We are going to do 1 packet of the ranch seasoning. I buy these in the bottle. Don't really matter what brand, because I'll get that brand or that brand. But if you don't buy it in the packet and you want to buy it in the bigger bottle like I do, it's 3 tablespoons. Okay, then we are going to add these peppercini peppers. You can do the sliced or the whole. In her recipe, it calls for 8 to 10 peppercini peppers. That's the whole. So I'm guessing probably it would be about a half a cup of whole peppercini peppers. Then, okay, so then we're going to add about 3/4 a cup of the juice from the peppercini peppers. Okay, now I got you where I can talk to you. So all of that's added. I've got my lid on, and on my Instant Pot I changed from saute to the slow cooker, and I've got it on the more setting, and I've got it set for 5 hours. And then, like I said, the good thing about these Instant Pots, if it's not done by the time my family gets home and I want to rush up that cooking, then I'll just switch it over to pressure, and I'll pressure it probably, 20 minutes or so to get that chicken completely done. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Whenever it's done, all you do is kind of shred it, mix it back in there with all your juices and your gravy and all of that, and that's it. Like I said, you can serve it over a bun with provolone cheese or your favorite cheese, or you can serve it just kind of like on the side and have your vegetables and potatoes or whatever, or you can actually make you some rice and just put it over top of a bed of rice. So there's multiple ways you can fix this. Now let's go over, I know I kind of briefly was trying to go over as I was fixing, putting it all in here. I was trying to go over everything, but I got this recipe off Pinterest. There's a Blue Jillian recipes. If you pull up Pinterest, and just Mississippi chicken, there's all kinds of variations. I went with, her name is greatgrubdelicious.treats.com. So that's greatgrubdelicious.treats.com. That's her website. And like I said, I got her off of Pinterest. Now, I'm gonna go over her directions quickly. I altered mine slightly. She's got 3 to 4 chicken breasts, the boneless, skinless chicken breast. She's got 3 to 4, and I did about 14 ounces, which was probably about 1.5 chicken breasts. She says a medium onion. I've probably done about a half, little less than a half of a medium onion. 1 packet of the AuJu gravy, 1 packet of the ranch dressing, or if you do the big containers like I do, 3 tablespoons. Then you want 3/4 a cup of the juice from the pepperoni peppers, and I stuck with that. Now, as far as the peppers itself, instead of doing the 8 to 10 whole, I don't really like the whole. I done about half a cup. I think that sounds about right. And then a stick of butter. And you seen, I prefer to use my stick of butter and my onions and saute them just a little bit to kind of give it a little bit more flavor before we got started. Now, just a tip, do not put salt in this. Don't start off with salt in this. Wait till it's completely done, then taste it. If it needs more salt, add more salt, because you've got a lot of sodium in this AuJu. I was going to grab the packet and I think I threw it away. There's a lot of sodium in that AuJu packet, and there's also sodium in the ranch dressing. So just hold off before adding any salt and make sure that it's not over salty. Ask me how I know that. All right, whenever this is done, I will meet you back. All right, if you watched my video yesterday, it's the one, day 7 of the 14 days of Valentine's. I said I was going to show a painting of my dad's each video that I've done. And so today, this is the one I want to show. Okay, this is one he just done this year, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Which of course, I think all of his paintings are beautiful. I'll try to get a closer view. I'm gonna zoom you in there. Look at all that color. And that looks like the fog or the dew lifting of the dew in the morning as the train's going by. But isn't that beautiful? So again, if you're interested in any of his paintings, then you know how to email me. My email address is mycrazycreativelife2023@gmail.com. Thanks. Okay, I want to show you something. Sometimes on these, if you're not familiar with this, you may be familiar with this. If so, just skip on to the next part. Sometimes, even if you don't have this on seal, which right now it's on seal, and you don't have it pressure cooking, because you can see it's on the slow cook. Sometimes it will seal itself. I guess because it's starting to build up pressure, even though you don't have it on pressure. But when I checked a few minutes ago, the chicken was starting to get done, but it wasn't quite done. Oops. Okay, it's not quite done. It's getting there. And my family should be home in about an hour. So, and while it's already sealed itself, I'm just going to cancel. And I'm going to do pressure. And we're just going to do normal pressure. And I want to go about 25 minutes. And that's it. And it should, it's already come up to pressure, so that shouldn't take long for it to kick over. Yep, there it goes. So now in about 25 minutes, then, I'll probably let it slow pressure release, and then I'll come check on it. All right, so that is done. And the easiest way that I find to break up the chicken is this whole, boy, it's getting its workout today, but here we go. All right, there you go. You just put the chicken on a bun and provolone cheese on top, or like I said, you can put it to the side or put it over mashed potatoes or rice or something like that. And there you have it. That's your Mississippi chicken. So I hope you enjoy. Once again, thanks for stopping by and watching my channel. If you haven't yet, I highly encourage you or ask you to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up.